Shedeur Sanders inks an NIL deal with Mercedes-Benz, a national campaign for their EQB electric car. Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What's good people? What is good people? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsyJr. YouTube and Facebook. Hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Now, Shedeur Sanders, you see he's lighting it up on the field. He's got 31 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions passing, another couple of touchdowns on the ground. He's upwards. He's headed towards 40 touchdowns on the year, having a great season for the JSU Tigers, who are also 10-0, first 10-0 start to a season in the first time in program history. But off the field, he has been racking up the deals from Brady Brand to number 2 barbecue. And now he's got Mercedes-Benz International campaign. And there's some other ones in there I just didn't mention, but the Mercedes-Benz one. So it started last week, and I'm late to the party because, I had some business to attend to last week. But this is how it started. Mercedes launched this campaign. It says, coming soon, the first Mercedes-Benz electric QB in college football. Can you guess who? And this was put out on November 9th. And once again, this is the official, you see, you get the double check mark, official Mercedes-Benz USA, not the Mercedes-Benz of Jackson, not the Mercedes-Benz of Mississippi. No, this is the official Mercedes-Benz. So this means this is not a local city campaign. This is not a statewide campaign. This is not a regional campaign. This is a national or an international. A national Mercedes-Benz of USA, but a national campaign. And so they go from that to introducing pocket protection worthy of a quarterback. The EQB has all the latest safety features Mercedes-Benz has to offer, and they tag Shedeur Sanders, and he is now the official face of Mercedes-Benz USA in college football. And they put out a flurry of tweets. That's one. Here is the actual, I'm gonna cut the sound off, but here's the actual video that came along with the campaign. You see Shedeur tossing the football around, got his chains on. I'm Shedeur Sanders, and I'm a Mercedes-Benz All-Star. Posted once again another national campaign. You see him, the electric on and off the field. Mercedes All-Star Shedeur Sanders is officially the electric QB with his new all-electric EQB. So, of course, he gets to take home an electric Benz. That gets to go to back home to Texas or to Jackson or wherever he wants it to be. That's an Aubrey Miller thing. And then this was something, they're pushing this stuff, man. They got Shedeur everywhere. An electric vehicle that protects your blind side. And you see they continue to market none other than Shedeur Sanders. Now, some of you will say, oh, Shedeur only gets all these deals because he's the son of Deion. Oh, you might be right there. Him being the son of Deion Sanders helps. I'm not even going to pretend like him being the son of Deion Sanders doesn't play a factor into him getting some of these deals. I'm not going to act like it isn't. His dad's a college football Hall of Famer. His dad's a pro football Hall of Famer. His dad is arguably, no argument on the best defensive player or the best DB in the history of the game, but arguably a top 10, maybe even a top 5 football player or athlete ever, right? So that helps. That helps. But if Shedeur was a soup sandwich, nobody would care. Meaning if Shedeur was garbage, if Jackson State was 0-10 or 5-5 or 6-3 or 7-3, nobody would care. If Shedeur Sanders was 10-0, but he only threw 15 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, nobody would care. But the fact that he goes to an HBCU, that helps. Jackson State, it helps. It helps fill quotas. And these companies have quotas. I'm not going to act like I'm in denial or don't know that exists. They have quotas. And so him going to an HBCU helps. Him being the son of Deion Sanders helps. Him having such a large social media platform helps. Him being charismatic helps. Those are all positives. But if he was garbage, nobody would care. The fact that he's thrown 31 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions, his team is 10-0. They won the SWAC East last year. They won the SWAC championship last year. They made an appearance in the Celebration Bowl last year. They're 10-0 undefeated this year. They won the SWAC East again this year. They're headed back to the SWAC championship game, and all signs point to them heading back to the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta. That is why he's getting the deals. The fact that he's balling on the field. Yeah, it helps that his dad's Deion Sanders. Yes, it does. But the fact that he is a quarterback, a talented quarterback at an HBCU named Jackson State, which is the hottest college football program in America, largely because of his father, but also helps because he's the quarterback. He is a very uber talented quarterback. And the fact that he's 10-0 and he had a legit Heisman, Heisman talks, whatever, whether you thought it was legit or not, it happened. Heisman House showed up at Jackson State. College Game Day showed up at Jackson State. If they weren't 10-0 or 9-0 or 8-0, whatever they were at the time, they wouldn't have shown up. That is why this is significant, because albeit the next quarterback at Jackson State or the next quarterback at Southern or the next quarterback at FAMU, whatever, their last name won't be Sanders. No, they won't. But it shows that this is possible. If you go out there and you accomplish and do what you're supposed to do, and you go out there and you dominate, and you go out there and you make plays, and you go out there and you become the player that you are able to become at an Alabama or an LSU, if you even do that at a FAMU or at a Jackson State, you too can get NIL deals, and you too can be launched into the national spotlight, just like Shedeur Sanders. Steve McNair's name wasn't Sanders. His last name wasn't Sanders. His daddy wasn't Deion Sanders. His daddy wasn't Coach Prime. His coach wasn't Coach Prime. And he too was launched into a national campaign. He too was launched into the Heisman race. He too was an all-time great college quarterback that turned into an all-time great NFL quarterback. And so what I'm saying is this is major, not just for Jackson State, not just for Shedeur Sanders, but it's major for all the HBCUs. It's major for all the future quarterbacks that are thinking about, taking that offer from LSU or taking that offer from Notre Dame or taking that offer from Ohio State. But they also have that offer from FAM, or they have that offer from Alabama State, or they have that offer from Jackson State. And they're like, hey, if Shedeur Sanders can go out there and get NIL deals and be in the talks of the Heisman and live out his dreams at a college, and while also getting an experience that you can't get at those other places, at a school in the SWAC, or at a school in the MEAC, or at a school in the CIAC or whatever, SIAC, then maybe I'll consider going there too. That's why I like it. That's why I'm a fan of it. That's why I am so thrilled anytime I see these kind of things happen for Shedeur, happen for Isaiah Land, happen for Travis, happen for whoever. Aubrey Miller getting an invite to the Senior Bowl. Happen for these guys, man. That's awesome. And it's going to inspire and motivate the next Shedeur, Travis, Aubrey, Isaiah Land, whoever, to come to Jackson, to UAPB, to FAMU, to Valley, to Bethune or wherever, Alabama State, Alabama A&M, wherever, and try to live out their dreams just like these guys are at their respective schools. So that's why it's a big deal. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsyJr. YouTube and Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. That is Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at JLightsy7. And also for the Facebook gang, it's Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. That is Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. And we're continuing to do our member program. Sign up for our members. We're giving big giveaways at the start of December. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. And I will see you next time. Peace.